Now, Bengaluru has been dealing with a severe water crisis for the past few months, with acute water shortage leading to citizens resorting to use of private water tankers. Residents of a posh Bengaluru society have now decided to boycott the upcoming elections till their demands are not met. Now, the citizens allege that they have been trying to get a Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board water connection, that is better known as the BWSSB, for the last 20 years, but to no avail. Now, they further said that they've been helpless and have been at the mercy of unreliable private water tankers paying very heavy charges as the borewells have dried up everywhere. Now, citizens have decided to boycott the elections till the demands of a water supply line is met. Now, a huge war of words has erupted between the Congress and the BJP. Now, the BJP alleged that the development has halted ever since Congress came to power, and the current water shortage was a result of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah releasing Kaveri water without consulting anyone. Now, while both the BJP and Congress have appealed to citizens to not boycott the elections, the ruling party claimed they were working day and night to resolve the issue. Now, neither is water shortage issue a new one, and neither is the citizens' ire with the government a one-off. What's interesting here today is the fact that the mere threat of a boycott from one society in such city has led to such a furore. It remains to be seen if civic issues such as water shortage will take center stage in the upcoming elections. But surely the might of the vote will be on display in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls.
Well, you all knew about the water crisis in Bengaluru city, but it's now reached a point where several citizens of the city have threatened to boycott the election merely over the fact that basic water supply is not being given to them. Well, we're bringing you this ground report today from the Royal Lakeview Runt area of Bengaluru. In fact, this is in JP Nagar 9th phase of the city, wherein we're of course going on to see that many citizens have come out over here today. They're staging a protest and they're demanding that something as basic as water be given to them. We're going to take this question straight across, speak to a few of them. Ma'am, I want to start by asking you, these are typically scenes that we see in villages where, you have a small group of residents who come out, who protest, who demand something as basic as roads. But in a fully developed city like Bengaluru, citizens not getting water. How bad is the situation really?
So first, thank you for hearing us out today. So you can see the layout if you can just go through it. We have roads, lights. So thanks to all the authorities who have been working with us. So this is not against any particular it's not a political agenda. We are doing it asking for our civic rights. See, basic drinking water is what we are asking. This layout has started 23 years back. Last 15 years, we are doing up and down in getting various types of, the way we can, we have got sanction letter. We are not denying that. But what after that? We need water. We need people, we are ready to pay the connection cost, which is the cost that everyone in and around the layouts have paid. What we are not ready to pay is the infrastructure cost. We are asking them not to give us put a big amount like 2+ crores on us as a matter of infrastructure cost, because we are paying tax. All of us here are mostly employed. There are doctors, there are engineers, they're all bankers, we're all employed people. We pay tax every year, and we have bought the property tax, everything we have done. Every year we pay property tax, we have done everything. It's a BDA approved plot. So all we are asking is, we are ready to pay connection cost. Please get us faster. This is the time. Wait is over. Yeah. We've been waiting for 2 decades. It's not a small, amount of time that you can allow. It's almost 2+ decades. There are senior citizens who you will meet. They've been waiting for a very long time. They were us. And now what we are trying to tell you is, we have our children going to vote this year, the next year. What they are seeing, what is the impression that they are getting? If we don't act now, it's not going to happen.
I want to ask you about the tankers. The government says that a lot is being done for the tankers. They say they've regulated it. They say that there's a price capped on the tankers. But on ground, the story is very different.
It is absolutely different, madam. When we started off, it was around 1,000+. And it has now gone up to 2,000+, 3,000+. And during the festival season, I think people have, coughed up to 4,000+. And it's on, there is a lot of competition. There is a scarcity. So it's a survival of the fittest, right? So whoever is able to get at their hands on the tanker first. And even if you call the tanker, there is no guarantee that he's going to attend to you immediately, right? You might have to, there is a queue. Because I need water, my neighbor needs water. There are people down the road who need water as well. So there is a lot of competition for who gets the water through the tanker, and with scarcity everywhere around, right? I don't know where the tankers are also getting the water from. I mean, right? So it's really a grave situation, madam. I mean, we have been very patient. We have followed all the required processes. We even got a sanction letter, but now we are in a deadlock where this 2.5 crore is a burden on the residents.
Absolutely. Sir, I want to ask you as well, as senior citizens, if you could tell us, I'm sure you've been residents of this area for a very long time. How bad is the situation? Do you feel that now that the residents have decided to boycott the elections, you have both the parties, the prime parties here, BJP as well as Congress, they've both come forward. They have appealed to residents not to boycott the election. Is this going to have any impact at all, sir, on the residents?
See, it should have. That's what we believe in. See, we have been dragged to the ultimate extent. We can't just go further. We have put up with everything, and no political party we are going to trust. We, on our own, we want to see that the government authorities have got to do something. And the best way of doing it is, in opportune moment, when we have boycotted, the election is ensuing now, it's in this month only. So we want to tell them the heat of it, let the people realize, the authorities.
Right.
We have been doing it. We won't just keep quiet like that. We definitely continue our effort to see that we are heard and our crisis has to be attended to.
Okay. Thank you, sir. One last voice from you before I wrap up. I have to ask you, sir, the residents have reached a point where you say you've been pushed to the brim to boycott the elections. Are you hopeful this is going to have any impact, sir? Because, residents not voting is a very unfortunate state of affairs that we hope at least political parties would now wake up to this. You say this is not a political protest. It's not against any party, sir. Are you hopeful that you'll find some resolution to this? Has anybody reached out? And also, how many residents of this entire area would be boycotting the elections, sir?
Yeah, so nobody has reached out, as we have told earlier also, that we have sent out the letters and all. See, the point is, as we told, we are law-abiding citizens. We have reached such a stage that the boycott is a last option, but we are forced to use that particular thing. Regarding this layout, Royal Lakefront Residency Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3 are there. We are representing Phase 1 and Phase 2, which have 420 plots which are there. Okay. So approximately around, if you look at it, around 1,500 to 2,000 people live here on that particular thing. And majority of us, we are very sure, given the pain we are taking, that most of us will boycott the elections.
Okay, all right, so thank you so much.